Hello, I'm Daniel Westheimer, and welcome to another episode of Is It Worth It? With your host, Daniel Westheimer. Our topic this week is Webster University and its conservatory. I ask people if it's worth it to go to Webster if you're not in the conservatory, and what could be improved about Webster University. Before we begin, I need to say that I do stand on a biased place. I myself am a performance major in the conservatory. But that does not mean that my journalism will be skewed. I am just presenting the information that people give me. First, I interviewed
Jorge Elazar.
And what's your major here at Webster University?
Advertising and Marketing Communications.
So tell me, is it worth it?
Yes.
Yes? Do you like everything at Webster University?
Mostly everything.
And what's the things that you don't?
I wish more people would have the opportunity to live on campus. I know that we have really small dorms and there's a big wait list. So I just wish everybody could have that experience.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think of Marletto's?
I like Marletto's. This is my third year having a meal plan, living on campus, living in the dorms, and I still haven't gotten tired of it.
Are you getting the best education for your major? Are you happy with the education you're getting?
I really do think so. Webster's advertising program is really different, and they provide really a variety of studies, such as in the advertising side, the marketing side, the creative side, the more managerial side.
There's a bunch of students here at Webster who are in the conservatory, and whenever I talk to them, they're like, if I was a different major, I don't think I would go here. It wouldn't be worth it. So you think it would be worth it to go here even if you were a different major?
I'm sure I could find something else besides advertising that I would really like. But yeah, the reason that I came to Webster is that I didn't come here having a major set. I came here because I knew that to find my major, I needed a good school that had a good variety of programs. So the one, if I chose one, I would know it was a good one.
Then I sat down with Ben Minahand.
I'm an audio production major here at Webster University.
Is it worth it?
Yes, the audio production program here is very, very well known around the nation, and it's actually one of the best audio production programs in the nation. I was thinking about going to Middle Tennessee State for their audio production program, but this school gave me a little bit more money, so I decided to go here instead.
So what you're saying is conservatory is not the only reason to go here?
Correct. But I do have a belief that if you're not in the conservatory or music or communications department, say you're a biology major, it's not worth it to go to Webster University.
What do you think of the facilities here?
By facilities, you mean what kind of facilities?
Either the workout room or the food or anything like that.
Every facility that doesn't have to do with the fine arts or communication is mediocre at best. The food is not very good at Marletto's, in my opinion. The athletics facility, me being on the golf team, I go there quite often, is very, very mediocre, and very old equipment is used. It's not really up to date in there. And basically any building that doesn't have to do with communications or fine arts is mediocre.
So you're here on a full ride scholarship, am I correct?
That is correct.
Great. Good job for you, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you.
If you weren't here on a full ride, do you think it would be worth to come here based on the facilities?
Like I said before, I looked at Middle Tennessee State. The only reason I did not go there and came here was because it was less expensive for me to come here. I probably would have went to Middle Tennessee State had they given me the monetary funds that this place had given me.
Then I sat down with Ben Fierke. And what is your major here at Webster University?
I'm a musical theater major in the conservatory here at Webster.
Oh, that's just fancy. So, answer me this. Is it worth it?
I do believe it's worth it. This is amongst the most nationally acclaimed musical theater programs in the whole nation, and it's becoming more and more well known across the nation. I would even venture to say it's in at least the top 5 or 10.
Wow, top 5 or 10. That's pretty Prestigious. Do you think that if you were not in the conservatory that you would, like, let's say that you were an economics major or a biology major, would you still go here?
I do not think I would go here. I think I would go to a school back home. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. And I think I would go to the University of Georgia just because I don't see the point of coming to Webster if you're not in the fine arts or involved with them or appreciate them in some way.
Cool. What do you think of their food, for example?
Well, I don't think Marletto's is exactly ideal. They serve better food than, a high school cafeteria from back home, but I do think that sometimes the food could be of better quality.
You are speaking very politically correct, sir. What do you think of UC? Does it offer you everything
The
that you
UC,
need?
actually, I think the UC is great. I think the UC has much better food. They have lots and lots of cool options that you can use every day. Anyway, I do like the UC a lot better. I eat there more often.
Then I sat down with Tommy. What's your major here at Webster University?
Right now I'm undecided.
Undecided. Sweet. Is it worth it? To go here?
Yes.
Yes? You like everything about it?
What are you asking me?
Well, do you like everything here? How's the food, for example?
I mean, there's ups and downs to anywhere, but this is the best. I'm happy I'm going here. This is out of the places I applied. I'm happy that I ended up here. For example, SLU would have been way too expensive, and then like some of the other places I applied to just were not as happening as Webster University. I mean, food's a little to be desired. Like social, like life on the weekends, maybe can be desired. But I've got a lot of great friends here, and I'm completely fine with where I'm at. Found me some new band members, so that's the real reason I went here anyway. So.
For your band?
Yeah, I was just trying to find some musicians. I didn't really care about college at all.
Oh, you didn't care about college at all? Well, that's okay. So, what you're telling me is even though that you're not in the conservatory, it's still worth it to go to Webster.
Yes.
Lastly, I interviewed Ari Axelrod. Is it worth it? Do you like it here?
Hell yeah. Oh my god. I don't think in the past 15 first semester of college, I think I've learned more not only about my craft, not only about acting or music, but about myself as a person than I have in my 18 years of existence. So, my answer to your question would be, hell yes, it's worth it.
The facilities that Webster offers, is it worth it to come here with the program even though that its facilities, what do you think of the facilities first off?
Of the conservatory or Webster?
Of the school, like of Marletto's, of the UC, of like the gym or stuff like that. Do you think it offers, for the amount of money that you're paying here, is it worth it?
Yes and no. I don't use all of the facilities as much as an average person would. I'm primarily in the Loretto Hilton, Marletto's, the Old Orchard Spaces, or West Hall, and that's primarily it. I'm very rarely in Maria or Webster Hall or even the UC. I don't go there very often, or I'm at Sphere Drop 4 times a week, and that's it. But in regards to Marletto's and the UC and the food, it's one of the main reasons why I find it very difficult at times to be a student here, because the options for food is very, very slim if you're somebody who has food restrictions like vegan, vegetarian, or like myself who keeps kosher. It makes what I'm allowed to eat very small, and in that regard I have sometimes questioned whether or not it's worth it, because I'm hungry a lot of the time, and that's not how it should be.
If you were not a musical theater major, if you were just a, let's say, economics major, something normal, do you think you would go to Webster?
No, I do not.
It's not a good school other than its conservatory?
I don't know if I would say that it's not a good school. I know that the conservatory is the reason why I'm here. I didn't look at the university itself. I looked at Webster for the conservatory because it is world-renowned and incredible. But the school is very small. It's like a block. And there, like I said, very few food options. It's in Webster Groves, and there's not much to do in Webster Groves after 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, when I might not want to eat at Marletto's, or I might want to do something else than what I would normally do. So conservatory keeps me occupied majority of the time, and that's why I'm here. If I were to go here, I wouldn't go here for a normal major because of the size of the school, the food, and its location.
It is clear from what people have said that even if you're not in the conservatory, you can still come to Webster University. Now, I am not saying that there are not problems here. Obviously, the food can get better, and the facilities themselves if you're not in the arts. But it's still a good school. The people here are extremely nice, and there's no reason that you should not come to Webster University. So to answer the question, is it worth it? I'm gonna have to say yes. This has been a Webster University production. I would like to thank all those who allowed me to interview them, as well as my freshman seminar. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you listened to the whole thing, because if you didn't, then blah.